Hello, everybody.
Oh, you moved the computer.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Did we lose connection?
You might have. Uh-oh.
Technical difficulties, if anybody can hear.
Don't go moving the computer around.
Sorry about that.
Ah.
It's a very touchy thing.
Yes, it is. Reactivate that. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, don't go fussing with moving the computer around. It's very, very
Touchy.
finicky.
Okay, sorry about technical difficulties. Had a little sort that out.
That was an easy fix, though.
So, last time on Final Fantasy II, no weapon run, we're punching our way to victory. We weren't able to stop the Dreadnought, the Uber airship. Or, according to say, the garbage scow.
That's a big garbage scow.
But we found a way to destroy it and sabotage it by getting the Sunfire. We had to take a little seed tour to get the item we need to open the door to get to the Sunfire. And we picked up our new fourth member, Gordon.
Yeah.
After, sadly, Joseph lost his life saving ourselves from a big Indiana Jones-style boulder. And now here we are at the castle. And I think last time that we equipped Joseph appropriately, we did. Though he's still kind of squishy, so he's gonna go in the back row for a moment. Everybody else, fully good to go. You see our stats, only the fists and shield are on there. He's actually all level 2, so he's a jack of all trades, master of none.
Mm-hmm.
That will shortly change, buddy. You're gonna learn to be a master of fist and punching everything. It looks like Hanaji's almost at 9. The other two being ahead of the other two.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Let's do this. Did I turn off? Yeah. Okay, I turned off encounters for some reason. Probably to run
Get
back.
Through here quickly, yeah.
No, the run back and equip Gordon, probably. Alright.
Makes sense.
So now we gotta explore the castle. You know what? I'm gonna have him defend and her defend. Just him attack and him attack. So those two definitely need to be building up their punches. If Hanaji gets his punch to next level, he'll go on defense too, so Gordon can really start leveling his punching up.
There you go.
Hey, one Hornet learned its lesson. There we go. Already up to 3. No. We got the bell to get in there, and we gotta find the special torch to grab the soul fire to go toss it into the evil airship. And we gotta bring along Gordon, who, as you can see by our stats compared to his, is super not really in good shape for these kind of fights.
He does need some work.
Yeah. But he's gaining punching and shielding levels with every fight, so he's getting. Yep. I'd say if we get around 5 or so, it'll be safe to let him. Oh, there's a chest over there. Bring him up to the front row. Hanaji is obviously clearly the stronger of the current punchers. We'll just let him. He's there for backup, basically. And the fact that if we get squads of 8 like this. Oh, we got a new goblin now. In the very back there, Goblin Princes. We're coming for you, 2 at a time. Oh, I guess 1 at a time. Gordon fell asleep. We can fix that. Hang on. Never mind, he woke up on his own. Good job, buddy. We get some... Guess we got a little bit of magic we can work on. You know what? Let's try out Berserk. And we'll throw some of that down just to give us some,
Let's tone down the music a little. It was kind of. It seemed like it might be a little loud.
Okay.
You're just having fun pounding the dickens out of everything anyway.
Yeah, well, that's what we're doing. We're beating this game with just our fists. No weapons necessary. Oh. Alright, let's then have her keep casting Blink just to give her something to do and to power up the Blink spell. You two are still punching.
Make sure everything is good. Okay.
Problem?
No, just double checking stream info and such.
Alright.
Making sure it's working, it's all properly set up.
That's probably for the best.
Definitely looks like everything's all working and active.
Well, at least we finally sorted out our signal strength problem.
Yeah.
Okay, Blink went up and Gordon's at level 5 on his punching. You've come a long way, Padawan. I think you've earned a spot up front now. Your HP is still super low compared to everybody else, but we'll fix that. And as you probably saw when I was messing around with Angel's magic there, just getting them to level 5 for now. That's more than strong enough to do whatever we need to do with them. And it gives the fighter shoe... Oh, there we go. We have here... No, we need it. Just in case. Guessing we already gave it to him. Probably a good idea to check. Okay. We gave him a couple of the basics. Or he already had it. Fire, Blizzard, and Cure. Get Thunder? No? What would... That works.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like everything is working properly and not arguing today.
Okay, well, that's a good thing.
The stream even seemed pretty smooth.
Alright, we've got 11 chests to go to total to get, and 10 more altogether. Rude. Okay.
Uh-oh. Put him to sleep?
Yeah, it triggered. His defense and evasion isn't quite up to par with the others yet.
So they're gonna pick on him.
Just leaves Hanaji to clean things up.
Well, that's clearly gonna be his job.
More or less. And everybody gets some stat boosts all around. Good stuff. Alright. That's where we need to go. Oh, we keep getting these groups of 8, though.
Oh boy. Oh.
Oh, now it's Hanaji who punks out.
Oh.
You know what? In effort to... There we go. Let's see if that speeds things along a little bit.
Well, that ought to do some good.
There we go. Don't think sleep persists out of battle. No, it does not. Jordan, buddy, we gotta get your HP into pitiful shape.
Compared to the other three, yeah.
Yeah, and these little groups of 8 minions are just not worth the trouble. And level 5 and 8 attack, we're not going to be getting a lot out of them. So let's move on. Using the Mage's Staff as an item, not a weapon, gives us free Thunder
Magic.
Spell.
Yeah, free magic.
Alright, let's see. Go down, no chest there.
Well, it's definitely not equipped, so it's not a weapon. You're
Yeah.
right.
There's one chest there, and then we go around to the door. Alright. Alright. But I will say, if we don't get a group of 8, I won't be using the Thunder Staff. That's just for getting rid of these large groups of little mooks that are in our way.
Yeah.
Like these 3 guys here. Oreo can just defend. Link is at level 3. We'll keep casting it until she hits 5. You attack, you attack. There we go. It's at level 4.
There you go.
Now I think about it, instead of having Oriel defend, let's see if he's got a spell that
Needs work.
gives him something to do besides just defend forever. He's got Blink as well, but I don't want to be casting that on top of each other. Asuna and Basuna don't really need to be leveled up. So... Yeah, I guess not really. We'll have him blink when, Angel's finish blinking.
There you go.
In case you're wondering why I'm worrying about Blink getting leveled up, because the higher level you make that spell, the longer the Blink effect lasts.
And it could probably be... Sounds like it might be handy later in the game.
Well, yeah, because in case it's not super obvious, Blink basically makes it harder for enemies to hit you.
That's helpful.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, is not super a problem at the moment because we're so strong. Thank you, Fighting Captains and Finn. For more information, feel free to see previous streams. But, no, you just got a little bit of magic. Let's heal yourself using your magic. Oh, there we go. We're getting slightly stronger enemies now. We're getting into the ogres.
There you go.
Knock off Hulks.
You still one-shot them, but yep.
But they are stronger than what we've been fighting.
Well, that ought to help level them up nicely.
Alright, so far still pretty straightforward. Looks like we take the first down to get a chest, and go back up, and then a second down to the next door. Okay.
Well, they're definitely not hitting him as much.
Oh, and there's Blink to level 5. Okay. Well, in that case, you can cast Blink. Got anything else? Let's see. Not really. So you can be on defense. They attack.
There you go.
Oh, monsters in a box. What we got? Bunch of rats. I'm not worried. I'm sorry, were rats.
It's still not very many of them.
No.
You're still stomping the dickens out of them.
I want to grab one by the tail and beat the other one with it.
I wouldn't put it past them to do just that.
Alright, there we go. Making a good bit of money. Oh, golden shield. Yeah, yeah. So we finally got a shield upgrade, and our main man is going to be getting the... There, you can have that. More ogres.
Yeah, he's at the 3 on Blink.
Yep. Getting there quickly. That's why I keep continually casting it, even though after the first time it's fun. I wouldn't need to use it again for the rest of the battle, but constantly casting is how you get the spell stronger.
Yeah.
Oh, that ogre mage is going to be a problem.
Got a turtle in the mix.
A land turtle, yes. You gotta go, buddy.
Well, he went.
Yes, he did. We don't need somebody casting magic back at us, thank you very much.
Yeah, that would be a pain.
Well, Lord and strength going up. Good, good, good. More ogres. Supposed to be a rare encounter with a certain monster here, but we haven't hit it yet. A blink, it's 4. Nope, just a land turtle. Come on. You know you're in this dungeon somewhere. Okay. Doors along the top. There's stairs over there on the left. So let's just work our way from top to bottom.
They got it in an ambush, huh?
Yeah, but they whiffed all their hits. Even before I put Blink up.
There you go.
And getting weapons we're not going to be using. Okay, I was doing nothing. Pushed again. I blame Gordon being not up to speed.
He's getting there, isn't he?
Yeah, he's getting there. Alright. You need to go away. Now, when you got enough to cast Cure once, so let's give us ourselves a sprint. Not a lot, but it'll do. Alright, now we're back to our punching away. There we go. Blink level 5 for Oreo, and Gordon definitely got some well-needed ups. Here? There we go. Jackpot. Warebuster, axe, sword. Well, these are all very good weapons. We're not using a single one. Unless for some reason one of them has like the mace, wizard staff, a spell if you use it as an item. Nah, not bro. Still don't got anything. You know what? Berserk. Defend, attack, attack. There we go.
How's the healing magic on your main tree looking? Does it need leveling?
Oh, I'm pretty sure there's 5 on their own. Let's see. 5, 5, 5. All good.
Not gonna go any higher than 5, huh?
Well, for now, not needed. Plenty of healing.
Ah.
We're still pretty early in the game.
True. You're obviously overpowered for the area.
That's fine. Then attack. Can you attack? Thank goodness for auto battle. The quality of life improvements they've done with the Pixel remaster for these early Final Fantasy games makes them so much more enjoyable. The worst part of all the early games was the super long grind and the slowness of the battles. I like turn-based, but sometimes it takes 10 minutes to get through one fight. Oh, here we go. This is the fight I was hoping to find sooner. This was the boss we just took care of in the previous dungeon in the Ice Cave, the Adamantoise. Now he's just here.
It was a rare encounter, apparently.
Yes. And if we do this right, he'll be strong enough for these two to actually finally get their levels higher, a little bit higher for punching it. Because look how little damage they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Prodigy's doing his work, but he's... There we
Not
go.
doing a lot.
There we go. They both leveled up because of it. 9 and 6. So Gordon's definitely getting there. Now the other two need to finally catch up to get to 9.
Clearly, they need to start punching.
Yes. The break time's over. Got any magic we can work on with you?
Well, his blink is 1.
Yeah, but I'm worried about using Blink too much during this stream for our lovely viewers. It's got to be driving them nuts.
Yeah, that is a possibility.
So, then we'll just do this to help weaken the riffraff. 47 damage compared to the hundreds the others are doing isn't all that big a deal.
Yeah.
Although if we get another adamantoids, I'll definitely just have him shield. So they can get the most out of it. Alright, what are we up to? 6 out of 11, so I think it's 5 more.
Yep.
I think we've definitely got everything we can get out of this level, or this floor. Door over here. You can see most of the enemies in here are pretty weak to us. It's only if we get another adamantoids encounter are we actually going to have anything worth really grinding our punches. Everything else is clearly going down pretty straightforward. Yeah?
Looks like.
Yeah.
Pretty much one-shotting everything.
Yeah, well, 8 and 9 strength is, like I said, halfway to max level. Oh, here we go. Another adamantoid. Perfect. It ran, you coward!
It's chickened out!
You cowardly turtle. Rude, even.
Aww.
Oh, so disappointed in you, turtle. Alright. I swear, if that was because we smacked it with a little bit of lightning magic, I'm gonna just make sure I turn off auto battle at the end of every fight, just to make sure he doesn't accidentally zap somebody he shouldn't zap. Sadly, later games would give us a mid-dungeon save point to heal up. Not so much here. Mallet, that's an item. Antidotes, but we're full on those. And eye drops. We used way more eye drops than antidotes. We haven't been really poisoned in a while. Last time we did, I think we had to use a spell to get rid of it.
Oh.
That was way back in like the first stream.
It's been a while then.
Yeah. I might end up selling a little bit of my antidotes. Alright, let's see. That takes us up to 9.
There's
Well,
2 more.
Yeah, and one of those is probably going to be what we came in here for, the torch. LG's torch. So annoyed at that cowardly turtle. Oh, more monsters. Vines and balloons, huh? Now we got silver ones.
Oh, the balloons didn't last long.
Yeah, well, neither did the mines.
Yeah.
What do we get? Golden armor. Oh, we've been getting those from fighting the captains back in Finn, so nice to have an extra, I suppose.
Yeah, for any newcomers to the party, because obviously Gordon's probably not going to stick around. Am I right?
I cannot tell you yes, I cannot tell you no. Because to say either way would to be spoilery.
True.
And all I can say for certain is
Oh, there
that...
he is.
Oh, shoot. Alright, don't run this time. I need to punch you a lot. You go on defense, and then everybody punch away. In fact, you spawn inside the room, so I don't think you get anywhere to run. There we go, look at that.
Oh, boy.
Gordon hit 7, he's catching up. And the other two are almost at 9. And that was just one adamantoise.
Wow.
Versus all previous battles, those bars didn't so much as flinch. Okay. One more of those would be great, thank you very much. Okay.
Well, if you're lucky, you'll get more.
And it's all RNG, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, there, speak of the devil.
Ask and you shall receive.
Something like that. And keep in mind, we're also all in the back row to reduce damage. We would technically be heading harder if we were up front. Oh, there we go.
Oh, he's almost to 8.
He's almost 8, but the other two got to 9. So the next adamantoise, Gordon, it's all on you, bud. You get to solo the adamantoise. We believe in you. Consider this all part of your training.
Uh-oh.
That looks like a boss. So let's... And because we have so much money from not buying weapons, we can afford to spread some ethers around to make sure we have all the magic we need if we need some emergency healing. I'm going to do a quick save. Oh, I've heard there was a monster guarding eagles.
Edgils? I
Edgils?
don't know.
Torch. Now I've seen it with my own eyes. It's a red soul.
Oh boy.
Listen, buddy. Something tells me you're gonna get the snot beat out of you. Let's see. We're gonna go full on attack and see how this goes. 180, not horrible. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Uh-oh.
Gordon didn't even get a chance to throw a punch.
Oh.
Because we're that strong with the fists. This should be
The torch.
Eagle's Torch. If there's a better way to say it, I apologize, but I'm just a poor, simple man, so I read that as Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, there's no warp here, so we've got to hook
All the way back.
all the way back. I can theoretically use a teleport spell, but what the game doesn't tell you is if you use the teleport spell, not as in the battle, but actually to warp out, it drains the caster's health to get you out.
Ooh.
And so it's just really not worth it. Unless it's an emergency situation.
So that's all the chests, right?
Yes, 11 out of 11.
Well, there you go.
The only place now thin, and that's the occupied place we haven't really properly looted. Now, if we're lucky, we'll get another adamantoise. Gordon here can get a chance to catch up properly. Maybe we can get him even.
Maybe you should just let him punch everything. Have the other 3 simply defend?
I thought about that, but that's going to make it really long fights.
Okay, that's fair.
Maybe a compromise. Let's, anything that's not the adamantoise. He will throw out the mage staff, and these guys will defend. That way, there's still some damage going around while Gordon punches everything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's a fair compromise. Anything that's not an adamantoise clearly is not going to make us stronger.
No, that's fair.
Well, in fact, I wish we had a couple more of these things. Those staffs.
Yeah, that would be nice.
But unfortunately, they're a random drop from an enemy that's not in this dungeon.
Oh! Oh no! You just zapped him.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't run. Okay. Then, I'm gonna defend. Wait. Yeah, he's already in the front row. Alright, you're gonna just punch away. Now's your moment to shine, Gordon. This is all part of your training. I tried to run, but it didn't.
It's still trying to run.
Mostly because it keeps missing when it attacks, you notice.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing, because every time it attacks, it doesn't hit with their shield or missing. That's also helping raise stats, in this case, evasion.
That's useful.
Yeah. While we're watching Gordon complete his proper hero training, let's take a look at his design compared to the other three. He does also look like he could be a hero of another story.
That's certainly true.
He's just had some courage problems.
Yeah.
He's finally stepping up now that things are super critical. Let's see.
Boy.
There you go. 888. An evasion went up. Oh, that was Angel. Gordon, look at Gordon's stats are going up. Look, you're doing great, buddy. We'll make a fighting machine out of you yet. We can get one more adamantoids. We'll definitely get you up to 9.
Oh, that'll be good.
Alright. Now we're back to this. Defend, and you keep on your punching. The HP is getting there. When it's in the 4 digits as well as the others, I'll officially call him not squishy.
Yeah. Meantime, he still needs a lot of work.
Yeah.
But he is getting closer to the 4 digits.
Yes. I think it's at least time to make sure he's in the front row. Oh, everybody has been in the front row this whole time. I apologize. That means that little bit of damage we've been doing against the adamantoids, that's just with the only debuff we've been having is the shields. So if we took the shields off, we might even be hitting harder.
Look at the devil.
Yeah. Alright, Gordon. This is your final test, buddy. We're all on defense. This is all on you. Beat 1 more adamantoids by yourself. And you officially graduate the Adventurer's School of Punch Everything.
Hard knocks. There you go.
There you go. Look at you. Doing so good. 9 it is.
Even with the rest.
You'd love to see it. Okay. Oh, that was the wrong turn.
Now everybody's even.
Yes.
Everybody can go punching, I guess.
Well, I think I'm still going to have Oreo lay down the thunder every turn just for these group fights. Consistent damage on everything will help when we're outnumbered. But otherwise, yes, let's just spread the attacks around.
That is a lot of fun, you gotta admit.
What?
Watching him one-shot everything.
Oh yeah, being super strong is fun.
Oh, we got another Adamantoids.
Oh, well.
Not so rare as you thought, huh?
Well, we've pissed everybody off now that we've got the dungeon item and beaten the boss.
Oh.
Now it's a matter of, we can't let them out, so now they're throwing everything at us. Or it could just be that was the one that ran away.
That's possible.
But you notice the bar didn't go up at all.
Yeah.
Maybe if somebody fought it one-on-one again, we would get them to 10. But 9 is plenty strong for this part of the game. We need to get above 9 strength, we'll be much, 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 much farther into it. And we will know that because we will suddenly stop one-shotting everything. But for now, I think we just need to hustle on through, get our monies from beating up monsters.
Yeah, if everybody can just let them have it.
Yes. And I think I've said this before, I'm going to reiterate. This is everybody attacking with shields on for extra defense. If I take their shields off, and it's just hands, they'll be hitting even harder.
Which they really don't need to.
This is the equivalent of them wearing training weights. Land turtle, you're no adamantoise, buddy. I know you want to be, but no.
Yeah, that's just a get out of my way punch.
Same thing with those rates.
Mm-hmm.
How are we doing on time?
Around 40 minutes in.
Okay, we're making good progress.
And it looks like the stream is nice and steady for both platforms.
Good, good, good. Alright. Just make sure I don't get turned around too much. Gotta go up and around and down and in. Okay. Oh, there's another one.
Oh boy.
Let's see. I think we'll get another level out of this for anybody, but let's find out.
Nah, doesn't look like it.
Like I said, I think it'll take someone fighting a one-on-one. Even then, I think 9 is super strong for here. Do come across 2 more of those, what I might end up, or might have our main trio just throwing down those every turn and letting our Gordon guy, because this is clearly his hero arc, you know? He's stepping up. He needs to take center stage.
At least for a little while. Right?
Yeah, I think so. In fact, let's see if they'll let me do it. Can I change? No, it's just back and forth. Everybody's got to stay where they're at. Unfortunate. I was going to move him up to the top spot to let him, like, have his moment, you know? His HP's getting there, which is a very important thing. But you know what? I might not be able to move his position in battle. Here, I can do this for him. There we go. Zombie and another deadhead.
Well, that didn't take much.
Nope. I think we're almost out.
More agility.
Which is also very good. That's some soldiers. I haven't seen you since we left this floor. We're definitely getting. Look at how much money we got. 86,000 and counting. So, that, in case anyone was wondering why I didn't just turn off encounters to quickly get through back out, that's why. Still need money, and quite a lot of it. Alright. Here we are. Back, roughly outside. You go away. And that is those little annoyances is why it's there. Alright. Sunflower blazes bright. So we take our newly acquired item.
Now have the Sunfire.
And our Eagle's Torch. Let's go blow up a evil airship, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Something's up.
What?
Oh, the airship's getting chased by the evil mega ship. Oh, I think they got caught. Sid! You need to make your airship faster, buddy.
Aww.
If it couldn't outrun that big hunk of heap You gotta work on. You gotta make that faster. Clearly.
Oops.
Yes. Very nice. Okay, let's take a chocobo back so we can go see what's going on with that. I still like your airship better, Sid, but clearly you gotta work on the speed, my man. That overgrown hunk of junk could catch up to you, because it didn't look like it was very fast. Where it was... That's the town where we tried to sabotage it. There's a rock that looks like a fish.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we need to get on. Because this is the airship town. Sid, you in here, buddy? Or were you on the airship? Yep, he was on the airship.
Uh-oh.
Had gone and captured Sid. The Empire captured Princess Hilda.
What?
She was on the airship? Oh yeah, we gotta get back to base. We gotta get back to base.
Oh boy.
Yeah. We can't leave the princesses alone for too long. This is what happened. Okay, off to Paloo. Princesses. She was doing so good being a leader for her people, but you made the fatal mistake of leaving your hidden base. Alright, anybody got any more information about the missing? Really capture Princess Hilda? Maybe I should have named my main guy Link. Maybe I ought to join the Imperial Army while there's still time. No, dude. I know it looks really bad, but there's still hope. We're still alive. I'm kicking. You don't want to join. They be saying the Empire's captured the princess and their ship, lock, stock, and barrel. Oh yeah. Scooch. Okay. So yeah. For some reason she got on the airship and the Empire somehow found out.
And caught her.
I mean, if it was to come see us or something, girl, we were going to take a chocobo. It'd have been fine. Alright, let's see if we can get the details. I think we still got time. Yeah? Oh yeah, not even an hour. We're doing great. Hope you guys are along for the ride here, because we've got some drama to deal with now. Princess done got herself kidnapped. Alright, let's check in. Gotta say, Princess Hilda. No, we're definitely gonna blow up the Dreadnought. Don't you worry about that. Yeah, we got the Sunfire. Princess Hilda. Yeah, everybody loves her, so everybody's really upset. Fire's a supply base far to the north of Finn. Dreadnought must be docked there now. Okay. Tried to stop the princess from boarding the airship, but she wouldn't listen. Captured by the Why did she get on? You left on the airship to meet you at Cashuan Keep. Girl! Oh, yeah, we're definitely on a rescue mission. That's clearly next up. Minwoo can... Yeah. There we go. The princess felt badly about always sending you out on such dangerous assignments. She thought the least she could do was to meet you at Cashuan Keep on said airship. The amount of supplies needed to keep a vessel that size running must be enormous. It'll have to be set down somewhere eventually. And you don't got nothing to say about any of that. Alright. Don't worry, King. Keep yourself together. We're on top of this. We gotta go. Suddenly it became a rescue mission. Let's check in with the most ordinary coot in the game. Princess was captured, and of course, this is all your fault too. You blew up the Dreadnought and couldn't blow your way out of a cloth sack. Listen, it was not my fault she decided to do the one thing she should not do.
She left the safety of this area and tried to meet us. That's kind of silly.
I mean, it was for a nice reason and all, because she felt bad about sending us out to do all these dangerous missions. She wanted to step up. I get it.
But she shouldn't have.
Not while the dreadnought was still a threat. Maybe after we blow it up, then you can walk around a little bit. Because they won't be able to get to you quite as easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're on a princess rescue mission. Dreadnought sounds like it might be north of Finn.
Sounds like you need to go find it.
So I'm gonna go find it. Actually, I'd probably take a quick nap at the end real fast, just to be safe. That was not the end. That's not the end. I think I remember where the end was. There you go. 57 gil, not too bad. I think we're good on plus we have plenty of items. Alright, we're just gonna go make a straight run for it. Now, again, to save time, I am gonna turn off encounters just to get past these weak enemies that are just gonna be slow us down. Once we get north of Finn, which is where we need to be heading, I will turn the encounters back on. Now we gotta start looking for a big stinking airship somewhere on the ground.
Big airship that really needs to be blown up.
Yeah. As they said in town, it's got to require a lot of resources to be refueled and what have you. Oh, you just did not thunder us. Thunder you. We got some HP out of that, I suppose, so that's something. So there's clearly like a base. Air base or something. Got to get up to it. Boys! So if we just beat up a bunch of your cousins over in Casual, you don't want none. You want none of this. You're lucky I didn't bring the chocobo.
Yeah, you kind of had to leave the chocobo behind.
Yeah. You know what? I think Angel, because I've been casting healing spells and stuff with her more, I'm going to try having her use the thunder thing instead and see if it gives us more damage. Just out of curiosity. Oh yeah, that's much better. He's got a higher magic stat. Okay. So the boys will do the punching and the girls call down the thunder. Let's see. Nothing. You see on the map, we're like way in the corner now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I said this last stream or maybe the stream before. The whole map is connected. Go far enough west and you end up going east. See the little red dot disappear. Now we're in the upper right corner.
Yeah.
So there's just that smidgen of land there. Bonosaurus? Grass? I can't pronounce that. If you guys can pronounce that, go for it. Leave us a phonetic enunciation of it in the comments below. We'd appreciate it. Gordon's still on his hero arc, so we'll keep him along. And see, now all of a sudden we're at the bottom of the map.
Oh boy.
Oh, something there for a split second. We're telling a push. By the way, those cloaked guys we just beat up, they are the ones who dropped the staff. Aha! There we go. Although this isn't much of a base.
Yeah, really.
You got two strong walls to the left or right, and like...
Not very well defended.
No. Okay, Dreadnought, floor 1. And you got a zombie infestation. The Empire, you guys got to work on your
defenses.
Yeah, you might be good at keeping out the rebels, but if you can't keep zombies out, I'm just saying. All right. Oh, what do you want? You know what? Not long ago, we picked up a pass. And it worked. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Welcome aboard. Well, it's time for the next watch, if you'll excuse me.
Uh-huh.
One guard who just fell for the pass. Well, the rest of you guys, I'm pretty sure, like in Finn, if we talk to them, they will fight us. A lot of undead in your airship bay. I'm just saying, guys.
Yeah, really.
This might be a clue you're not on the side of the good. Just a hint. Perhaps. Maybe. The rebel curs. And we got a captain.
Single captain.
Just like in Finn.
And he's gonna be sorry he bothered to mess with you.
Oh yeah.
Down he goes. Again.
And he disappears like you're fighting a boss.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just not going to bother with all that. It's a shame the staff doesn't use fire instead of thunder, because we'd just be burning these zombies all to death.
Yeah, well.
Can't have everything.
Yep.
Quick check. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 doors up there. Stairs to the below, and then another stairs to below. So, and we got 10 chests to go. Let's try the stairs.
Maybe.
Well, you're not undead. Were-panthers, that's something.
Well, they are dead now.
Well, they're not undead. First non-undead enemy we've come across. That's interesting, a green gate. There we go. Iron gate blocks the doorway. The cell is empty. Iron? I would have said oxidized copper, but iron? Green? This looks like iron. You guys got some weird iron in your country. Am I wrong?
Well, it's different.
Alright. Now I think... There we go. Oh, monsters in a box. Sergeants, soldiers, and magicians. All those magicians, maybe we'll get another rod drop. That would be nice.
Oh, he's using blind.
Good thing I don't need to see to cast magic.
They missed her anyway.
Agility, Thunder Tome, Fire Tome, and Garlic. It's a rare drop. Sleep Blade. Well, that sounds like a lovely weapon. It's a shame we don't use weapons. There
We
we
still
go.
have 2 people with blind on.
I'm gonna fix that. The cool shades are cool looking, but when you're punching everything, no. Puts enemies to sleep. I don't think we can use it as an item. I think you actually have to hit them. So no, none of that for us. About to say, you don't want to be in our way, buddy. Those are gasks, huh? Look a little different from the Minecraft gasks.
I missed them.
They look like red zombies. Ah! Alright. Oh, there's another chest. Good. See gas up top there.
Oh.
We're gonna have so much money. I didn't spend any when we went back to town. Oh, yeah.
Well, good. You'll have plenty to do whatever you need to do.
Alright, 2 chests down. Anything? Nothing. We're gonna plunder you before we blow you up. Nothing.
Well, you won't be able to come back after you blow them up, so it's perfect.
Exactly. The gas.
Even the same spelling.
Mm-hmm.
No. I prefer the happy gas from Minecraft.
They don't exist yet.
They're in preview.
Even the evil gas in the Nether are interesting.
Yeah, at least they're unique. In
Well,
both cases, yeah.
if anyone who's watching has never played Minecraft and want to know what we're talking about, well, we got a Minecraft playthrough. You can find out about that sort of stuff there.
Well, I don't exactly have gas running around, but...
Yet. Looks like we're an hour in, so I think once we get through our Dreadnought rescue mission / blowing up an airship mission, that'll probably wrap us up.
Yeah, rescue and destruction.
HP's getting up there, that's good. Bye-bye. I took a step. A new type of rack finally, stunners.
Well, they're different at least.
Too slow though.
Yeah, not able to hit anybody.
There we go. You guys had one shot and you whiffed all 4. Dark bow. That sounds like a lovely weapon. The shame we won't be using it. One got a little more agile. Good.
Well, that'll help him.
Oh yeah. Let's just see. That's the thunder item. Yeah, none of the others are showing up. Means none of them can be used as weapon
Well, it's a tool.
Yeah. The one and only downside to punching everything is that there's no AoE attack. You have to punch each thing individually, and when they can come at you in higher numbers than there are of you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's where magic comes in.
Yep, and I saw the princess too right before we got
attacked.
Yeah. Chief's glove, huh? Let's see. Make us more agile, huh? Sure, why not? Gonna have everybody attack for a little bit here, mostly because we're gonna rescue the princess. Let's do it properly.
Punching everything in the face. That's properly.
Oh, that one came down. Oreo, I meant to meet you at Cache 1 Keep, but things didn't go as planned. I'm sorry. Thank you for coming to rescue me. All you got to say? No.
Yeah.
Good. I bet you're bad. Let's save the thank yous for later. I'll head for the airship with the princess. You find that engine and toss the sunfire in, right? Got it? I'm gonna get the airship ready for takeoff, and I don't plan on waiting around long.
And away he goes.
Yeah, at least he's gonna keep an eye on her. Would you like a weapon or something there? Or maybe you're a strong punching? I'm just gonna make a dash for it?
It didn't look like he was having trouble.
Well, they were running pretty quickly, but look, we took 5 steps out, we ran into trouble.
Well, clearly he's able to handle himself.
I guess so.
Got two with the cool shades on again.
Yeah. Alright, and then we go over here, because I saw those chests.
Mm-hmm.
Go away. Bad kitty. Listen, kitty, there are a bunch of rats on this airship. Shouldn't you be, like, catching them? Isn't that, like, the one thing cats are known for is eating mice? Potion and high potion. Good stuff. How we doing? 6 out of 10, so 4 chests left to go. That's pretty good.
They weren't even fast enough to attack you.
No, we are super speedy. But some of them just don't learn their lesson very well.
No.
Very mazy airship.
Mm-hmm.
At least with a full force of 4 fighters, even if they come at us with a full 8 squad, as long as we can get rid of each enemy in one attack, it's 2 turns to clear it all out. Alright, that was just that door. We already went down the stairs in the middle, so that just leaves one place to go.
Mm-hmm.
Bad kitty, I tell ya. Yep. All right. There's the only way we haven't gone yet, so...
Oh, they're actually attacking.
Yeah, I mean, they're missing. But they get points for speed, I suppose.
Not gonna do them a lot of good.
No. Oh! Did you see what I just saw?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now we gotta go and talk to him. Okay, hold up. Let's go back and talk to him real quick. Stop standing around. The princess has escaped. Don't recognize us, really? Really? That helmet really blinds your vision there, doesn't it, buddy?
Not very smart, is he?
Yeah. But I guess this means the game makes sure you can't leave once you've freed the princess. Make sure you definitely blow up the ship.
Mm-hmm.
All these zombies right in the middle of all these evil soldiers. I'm just saying. We're like in the main area, and you're all congregating together and can't see all the zombies.
And the gas.
It's almost like the Emperor that we're fighting against is colluding with the forces of hell in the underworld. You know?
Mm-hmm. Well, at least the forces of death.
Something like that. Alright. Let's see. How many chests do we say we have left? 4? Okay. That looks interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Helldiver, a new enemy. Birds.
Not anymore.
What are these birds doing in here?
Good question. Rats at least are understandable.
Yes.
Birds?
Get in there to talk to them? I don't think so. Oh, I get it. We're above them. That's below. Where they were all congregating.
Oh.
I think that's what that means.
Oh, there you go. Those guys are done.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's hear just to take a look. Yeah, see, there's the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what that is. Pushovers.
Bamps.
Go down. Oh. Anything? Nope.
No.
Just rebel curs. At least you recognize this as an enemy. The Black Knight apparently can't be bothered. I mean, they're all probably like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hello, Hilgigas.
Oh boy.
Let's see how much of a beating you can take. You're a big boy.
Ooh.
By far the tallest enemy we've encountered yet. And he took a little bit of a beating.
That's cool. Somebody a lot tougher than usual.
How did he fit?
Good question.
Yeah, he's like the size of basically 2 enemies tall. Alright, there's gotta be...
A room you haven't been in yet?
Yeah. Oh, wait, there's a bunch of chests of... Here we go. That's a weapon, that's a weapon. Oh, monsters! Oh. Yeah, you guys went nothing, but now we got the Gigas again. Sadly, he whiffed. Barely doing any damage. But it adds up. Ice shield. Giant's helm.
Well, that could be useful.
Yeah. Well, let's switch out the other shield. We'll take that. Giant's helm. Oh, yeah. We need some more of those. Alright. And I think those were 4 chests, so we are good. Not gonna lie, there's a part of me that wants to see if those hill gigas, as they look kind of gianty, would drop a couple more of those giant homes.
That would be interesting.
That would be very convenient. But I'm sure everybody on stream here does not want to see me just wandering around.
Oh, won't you encounter those guys elsewhere?
I don't know. Much like the Yetis and stuff are unique to the cold area.
They could be just unique to this area.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Trying to remember, it was something gigas. I don't remember what the first word was. What type of gigas it was, it'd probably tell us.
Hmm. I think it said hill gigas. Gigas.
Hill gigas?
Hill.
Hill?
Yeah.
Considering there's so many zombies, you'd think it'd be hell. You know? But, alright. Let's try for one more encounter just to see. Yep, hill. Okay. Well, then we might encounter it out there. You know, he took so many hits. I bet if we, instead of having all 4 of us attack, we just have one person attack, we'd probably get somebody up to 10. Ooh, you hit hard. You actually hit.
Okay, they do appear as regular enemies later on.
You looked up, huh?
I looked it up.
Alright. Yeah,
I'm
they
not sure how far along in the story those 2 areas will be, but they do show up.
Okay. Alright, here we go. Oh, now we're in the middle of all those other guys. Bad kitties. Here. Oh. There's where we gotta go. Oh, could you guys drop us another staff? That would be really great. Nope, just the magic spells. Oh, and enemies don't show up on the map.
Uh-oh.
So this is a labyrinth maze. But you can't see where to turn and where not to turn because the blockage, the dead ends, are these enemies blocking off paths. So you can't use the map to figure out the way to go.
Oh, jeez.
So we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Beat up everything we'll find along the way.
Everybody gets a punch to the head.
Yeah, we're gonna go for 2 hours today, so actually we might get a little bit farther than I thought, because I think this seems like right before the end of this dungeon-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Why else would they put all these guys here, you know?
Yeah.
No.
Oh boy, he found some friends.
Uh-huh. And they all whiffed their shots, too. For a bunch of sneaky undead, you're horrible aiming. Oh, but it looks like Gordon got the cool man shades on again.
Uh-oh.
Not that it wasn't stopping you, because you were still doing great. Let me try this one. Magician. These are the guys that drop staffs. I think I've said that before.
Yeah. I think you did.
But they also can just drop magics. Oh. Come on, you sorcerer. Just give us one more rod. We'd really, really, really appreciate it. Yeah. Very sinister looking design on them, huh?
Yeah.
You know what? Just for funsies, now that we're all pretty well leveled, I'm going to take off all the shields real quick. Just again, just for people who weren't, it might not, this might be your first stream. Like I said, we've been training basically with weights on and to give us extra defense. But if we take those off, and we're talking pure punching power, how much damage are we going to be doing? Quad numbers.
And high threes, yeah. Oh boy.
That's the power of level 9 attack.
Just punching everything in the face.
Oh, yeah.
That is fun.
It is. Now, I'm going to put the shields back on again because they, aside from being training weights, they do serve a purpose. Like if we get hit with magic attack and what have you, stuff we can't dodge, shields can help reduce that. Our aluminum shields.
Mm-hmm.
Just at the bottom. We gotta give the bad guys at least a fighting chance, huh? Can't make them dash the ropes too horribly. Come on, magicians, I know it's a rare drop.
But there is a chance.
Yeah. Fired.
Oh well.
Yeah, well.
And then there's these guys.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, we're giving him a fighting chance. If we took off the gloves, one person probably would have one-shotted him. Yeah, so many weapons to sell off. Okay, I wasn't sure if maybe I could have just fought him, but yeah, just like the rest, they don't go away. Interesting concept for a maze, huh?
Yeah, enemies are in the way.
Yeah, and so you can't, and because they don't show up on maps, it makes it for an intriguing puzzle. You can't just follow the map to the end.
Yeah.
And you can't even beat up enemies on your way through it either, because they persist even if you beat them up. On the other hand, they're good to grind against.
That is true.
If you came in here and you weren't super strong like me, well, you just stand next to one, tap the A button to begin the encounter, and beat them up. If we wanted to level up all our other weapons, this would be a great place to just constantly wail on.
Yeah.
Alright. This looks very engine roomy. Take the mini map off at the moment because we don't need it. Cats. This is probably the worst place for cats to be in the engine room. If they hack up a hairball into the engine room, we won't have to do a thing. Trouble?
No.
Okay. What do you think about the animation designs on these engines?
Those are pretty cool.
Kind of like a souped-up car engine, sort of, huh?
Yeah. That's probably where they got the idea.
And there's the engine itself. We can't ask it in. We want to throw the Sunfire.
Time to go.
That'll do it. Throw the Sunfire into the engine.
Time to run.
What have you done? The engine. Good voice. There's no time, Angel. The ship will blow up any minute. We have to get to Sid's airship. And now, for some reason, instead of running as a group, we're running individually. You notice all the captains have already bailed.
Oh yeah, well, ship's gonna blow.
Yeah.
I don't blame them.
And you guys need to hustle your butts. We never did find the entrance to the captured airship, though, did we?
Nope.
Maybe move out of the way. Here we go.
And complete!
Goodbye, Dreadnought.
Good riddance.
This is the way airships should look. We have control? Nope. I'm still Sid piloting it. So Sid, are you like on board with the rebellion now, buddy? They're trying to take your ship. No? He still left us. Alright. You know what? No, I'm not letting it be with that. Sid, hold on. Princess, we'll return you in a second. Sid, come back here. I feel like you really should be part of the rebellion at this point. So we're gonna go have a talk. Hold on, Sid. And yes, I turned off encounters because these guys are all so weak, and we've got so much money.
Don't need to fight anything right now.
Yeah, when we get into a new area where the enemies are actually going to give us grief, or we spend all our money, then it's a different thing.
Yeah.
Alright, Sid, we got to talk. Come on. Really? Now you don't want to talk about anything? Sid! Ugh. We'll get you on our side at some point. Oh, and I kind of skipped over it before, but as you can see, the airship prices depend vastly different depending on where you want to go.
Yeah.
For some reason, the most expensive is the Rebel base. Thanks, Sid. And somewhere the reason the cheapest is where the Dreadnought was being built. Then there's this place. I think that was the town right below Finn, that small little town. I guess that's one way to prove to the Empire you're definitely not with us.
Yeah, really.
Take the airship back. One day, airship, you'll be mine.
Oh boy.
First game, we dug you out of the desert with a levee stone. We'll figure out some way to get Sid on our side. Alright, we've returned the princess. Also, I feel like this is kind of getting close to the end of Gordon's hero arc, so let's just in case,
De-equip him.
de-equip him. If he's still with us, so much the better, but safe and swell. I wish the same could be true of the king. King's, yeah, his health wasn't good to begin with. Actually taking a sudden turn for the worse. Turn for the worse. Is that what we're saying? Look, the Dreadnought, did you? I knew you always had it in you. Listen, your twin brother needs an attitude adjustment. Maybe you need to talk to him.
Yeah, really.
Got anything to say after we took care of it? Look, the Dreadnought, did you? I always knew you had it in you. Wow. It leaves it as an end.
Wow.
What a hypocrite. Alright, well, there's the princess. Hee hee. That's all you got? Really? Maybe we should go see your dad? Nothing? Fine. Oh, no, thank you for rescuing me again, once again? Nothing? Just hee hee. Alright. Hey, King. Gordon. Big Woo. And Oriole. I have to ask one last request of each of you. Please listen carefully. I guess Hanaji and Angel are just chopped liver. Apparently.
Apparently.
Oriel's the one with the red cape and the bandana, so I guess that makes sense. Gordon, you've grown so strong. I want you to lead our army. Do all you can to help Hilda. My liege, I swear on my life. He's gone from a coward, he's completed his hero arc. Good for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Minwoo, you know of the legend. The legend speaks of the ultimate magic that was sealed away. That seal may only be broken when the world stands at the brink of destruction. I believe that time has come. Do you agree? I do. Time to break the seal, binding the ultimatum is upon us. Oriel, I would have you go to Dice, home of the Dragoons. I was told that all of the Dragoons were slain in an attack by the Empire. Yet I refuse to believe there are no survivors in so noble a group. If we are to stand against the might of the Empire, I am convinced we will need the Dragoons and their wyverns. You combine your efforts, the day of our victory will come. This I ask of each of you. Take care of Hilda. Your Majesty.
And off he goes.
Another death, the third in the game so far.
Yeah.
Well, not counting the mass deaths, the Dreadnought kill, but
Yeah.
of people we've known and met. With the name.
Named people.
Yeah. We should save our tears for another time. We must carry out the king's last wishes. We each have our duties. Let them not go unfulfilled. Look at him stepping up like a champ. We trained you well, Padawan. You're now a Jedi. Oh, guess we're not getting Minwoo. He's off on his own thing. Oh, and this is just an empty room now. Yep, you've lost your king.
Mm-hmm. And what's Hilda got to say? If anything.
So here. Still he. Okay, sus. Calling sus.
Yeah, really.
You would be he when your dad just died.
No.
Oh, appreciate you not taking Hilda's spot, but going to the other one. That's appreciative, dude. The Emperor first moved against Geese. We dismissed the attack as a mere skirmish. But the Emperor feared the power of the Dragoons. He meant to wipe them out. Well, now we get to learn a new word.
There you go.
Some say the Dragoons can speak the language of the Wyverns. Learn the Wyverns. You go to Geist. You may find Wyverns that yet live. Wyvern would make for a most advantageous ally. You should visit the port of Palum and seek out a ship to take you to Dice. Alright. Yeah, they're all pretty heartbroken.
Yeah.
Except the princess, the dad. It's her dad. That's the one person that's broken. Dice, you say? It's an island kingdom located in the sea east of the snow plain. So, northeast part of the map.
Mm-hmm.
Have to get a ship. Yeah. Alright. We'll look at a map when we hit the outside. Well, we've got our new mission. We've rescued the princess, who apparently lost her marbles. And everybody's just... Yeah. Ride a wyvern and fly through the air. Well, at least that one kid's got something to say. Passed away, hasn't he? Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, well, that's fun. Alright. So now we're 3 once again.
Yeah. We'll probably end up with somebody else soon.
Perhaps. Keep the counters off. Need to go to Palum again. You know, you guys need to make your own port, I feel like, at this point. You weren't here before. Just a quick check. You don't. Yeah, you just go into Paul. We'll check on the new person here in a second. Hold on. Can't help you there. Try someone else. Do you need any actual healing? Alright, quick heals just to be sure we're at 100%. We got some serious punching power to make happen here. I think there was somebody else. Yeah. No. Yeah, a whole lot of nope. How about you? Okay, there are a whole lot of nopes. I feel like there's some items we need to get. Let me quick check. Well, 70's still a lot, but just in case. Eye drops would come in super handy. Haven't been frogged yet, but let's have at least 50. They're pretty expensive. Yeah, that took a good sized chunk, but now we got, in case we get stat frogged or something, we've got plenty of items.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely want to top off on those. That's still super expensive. We don't got quite elixir money yet. Look at that. One of those was 50,000. We're not quite that rich. Maybe on the island, Dragoons will get more armor. Who knows? Alright, you're new, so I'm assuming you got a ship? Oh, ye be looking for passage today, are ye? Will this be your lucky day? Just so happens me ship was about to leave for Deast, right? Be wanting a ride? Doesn't this seem a little too convenient, Oriole? Maybe, it is, but there aren't any other ships going to Deist. We're just going to call it Dice for the record from now on instead of trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Again, like with the other words, if you guys know the proper pronunciation and all that, feel free to leave a comment. We will give you credit and everything on our next stream. Just going to have to trust her. Name's Layla. I'll be waiting outside the city for you. Weigh anchor as soon as you're set to go. You're a sailor who's a female and has a name. Something tells me we're going to have a lot more dealings with you.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Now, that's the normal ship, clearly, so that must be her ship. Interesting sails, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do a quick save. I think we're as good as we can be. Off we go. I'm not in control, by the way. They're still controlling it. Oh, I should have looked at the map first. Looks like we were working south.
Oh.
Trusted pirates don't say much for the space you got between your ears. To be fair, all the sailors in that town look like pirates.
Yeah.
We'll spare ye your lives, but your loot be ours now. Oh, I turn Scottish in a minute. What's this? It's a fight ye be wanting? Ye really are stupid. Get 'em, boys! But now we fight a bunch of pirates. A bunch of
Stupid pirates?
big chin, chubby pirates?
Looks like.
With what on earth are they wearing? That's not a bandana, that's like a horns.
A helmet of some variety, yeah.
And they got Crocs on their feet. An interesting design for pirates, I have to say.
Yeah.
Well, Layla, I hope you weren't attached to your crew, because they're all going down.
That didn't take much.
Oh, a lot of good money, though.
Yeah. Whose loot is whose?
Enough. I know when I'm beat. Go on then, do what you're gonna do and be done with it. What are ye up to? Do you want to fight the Empire together? Bunch of outcasts like us fighting right alongside the likes of ye? I think I like the sound of that. To your post, boys, whether it be dice or the edge of the world. We'll get ye there.
And you gained a pirate.
The pirate captain lady is joined our party.
Better equip her.
Angel's finally got a female counterpart in the party. There she is.
Oh boy. And she is squishy. By comparison to everybody else.
Yeah, so we have the power of punching on our side.
Uh-huh.
As a female pirate, naturally, she's got strong levels in sword, dagger, and bow. So see, 4 and 3 is what we're supposed to be at.
But instead, you're at 8 and 9.
Yeah.
Ridiculously overpowered.
And I love her little portrait, too. She's got a different kind of bandana than Oriel has.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, girl. First off, you're going in the back row. Second off, you might have been a pirate lady, but no, in this crew, we fight with our fists. None of that silly swordplay here. You'll get a gold armor for your trouble. Resistant to lightning. Okay, that's actually better than the Mithril, so you get to keep that. No, you know what? I take it back. You're a pirate, you try to kill us. Angel's getting that. You disagree with our opinion? You feel free to take it up with our fists once more. So we completed Gordon's hero arc, and now we've got a sassy pirate lady on our team.
That'll be interesting, huh?
Looks like we were heading straight south is where it was taking us. Hey, do we get any encounters on the water? I guess we'll find out.
But you got a ship of your own now, basically.
Yeah, now the world's opened up a bit to us. Oh! Killerfish and sea snake.
Ooh.
Yeah, that hurt. But...
You leveled up.
Yeah. And we can throw some high potions at her, or some magic and stuff. Well, let's try to save the magic. And she gets around 4 or 5 hands, then she'll come back up to the front row. Now we can really explore the world over the water. And there's that Helldiver again.
Mm-hmm.
Were you guys just in hiding because of the Dreadnought, and as soon as we took it down, you figured it was fine to pirate the 7 Seas or something? Here's an island. Tropical island. This feels like I'm not supposed to be here yet. So... down here, there's the Frosty Mountains, where the Gorons live. Actually, you guys should probably all defend, because we want Pirate Girl to get up to snuff quick. And I think this fight ought to at least get her up to 3 without too much trouble. Well, given how much it's taken to get rid of 1 bird, let's make it a little bit easier for her. Our new traveling companion and all that.
The newcomer.
We'll clear out all the rest for you, girl. Now you just gotta punch that thing to death. Time to use those piratey fists. Again, this was the very second Final Fantasy game, and talk about female representation, huh?
Yeah. I mean, you do have a decent female lead.
Yes.
In the form of Angel there.
Yeah.
Now you've got Layla, who's helping out.
Granted, she hasn't had too much character development yet, other than looking for the missing brother of the 4 family members here.
Mm-hmm.
This guy Oriel's clearly been taking a lot of the story bits and such, other than the beaver talking Hanaji here.
That was certainly interesting.
Yeah, and now we've got a female pirate captain. Very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, progressive for its day, I would say. You know what? I've been using high potion, but I think you're still in potion land. Do we have any potion? That's elixir. Ew. They said it was to the east of the Icy Mountain. Whoops. Buccaneers! Trying to take our ship from us? No, bro.
Well, she's finally doing a decent amount of damage.
Yeah, punch level 3 will do that. Plus, we just trained up a coward into a hero pretty quickly. We can take a pirate captain into a formidable, heroic leader. You know?
That's certainly true.
It's gotta be here, yeah? Yeah, it's gotta be. Sea snake, hell diver, and killer fish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold up. That's too many for her to deal with. Well, now's a good time to show this. Let's do Asuna. Get rid of that. Fun attack. Oh, it missed.
Uh-oh.
We'll fix that outside of battle. Alright, attack up to 5. Because it was... Normal poison is green. I don't think antidote works on this. We're gonna try. I was wrong.
It works.
Alright, that was antidote. Finally got to use it.
Clearly had plenty of them.
Oh yeah, they were pretty cheap, so I bought them out a while back. Alright, we need to find a good spot to park our... Looks... Alright, you know what? Girls can help girls. You can take care of the one bird. Bend and then attack. Yeah, you got punch level 5, pirate captain lady. Let's... Well, if we're gonna... There we go. Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere dock near the edge. Ooh. Ogre, Mage, Land Turtle, and Stalactite. That's just a whole bunch of trouble. So let's get rid of the new enemy, and you can work on the front. There we go, and drop to 6. Oh, there's the castle. Okay. 7. Getting there, getting there. Alright, before we go in, let's do a... Yeah, let's just keep on with the quick saving. Castle Beast! So we're definitely in the right place. Oh, we got 14 chests. We've got a ways to go here. Oh, there's a kid! Go away! Don't come any closer! Listen, kid. This does not look like a safe place. I'm gonna tell my mom. You know what? You go ahead and tell your mom. I'm gonna loot cottage. We'll definitely need to use that sooner or later. Downstairs. Also downstairs. Alright, this must be the mom. That doesn't cause you any trouble. If he has, I do apologize. My husband was a dragoon. The Imperial soldiers killed him along with the rest. My son and I are the only two left. In the room behind us is the last surviving wyvern. It seems to be trying to tell us something, but I cannot speak its tongue. If only we had one of the pendants, we would be able to understand it. The Cavern of the Wyverns lies north of this castle. That cavern may hold one of the pendants that allows one to speak the wyvern language. And we can't learn pendants, but we can ask. Dragoons fought valiantly, but the Empire knows no honor. They poisoned the wyvern's water. The wyverns writhed in agony until their last breath. With the wyvern's dead, the dragoons are picked off one by one with the Empire. Same thing. Well, I'm so sorry for your loss, ma'am. What's a big idea? You're not the bad guys. But the Empire had sent their soldiers after us again. Wyvern's right in there. Sound asleep for now. My mom says it's gonna die soon, but that's not true, is it? When I grow up, I want to be a dragoon, just like my dad was. That's the only thing we can ask him about here. Well, let's go see this wyvern. Now, that's a wyvern. Yar! And, of course, we can't speak. Hang in there, buddy. We'll throw some healing at you here once we learn how to speak. Alright, I'm gonna just loot you guys' place for a little bit, okay? We'll, seems like it's full of... Oh, here we go. Just picked up a lot of new items. Let's see. Maximizes intellect, maximizes spirit. And effective against flying enemies. Well, that's all nice and good. Sort. Then we bring up the mage's staff. What I don't get is why wouldn't the high potions be higher? Yeah, this is the stuff we need. Okay. 9 of 14, just like that. Listen, I know this is your home, but the castle's kind of wrecked. If you're staying for the sake of the last wyvern, you really should probably come with us to the rebel base. Earth Tomb, Stop, and Stun. Good magics. 2 more. Unicorn Horn. Your status ailments of the wear off after battle, same effect as Basuna. Okay. And we need to get over to that. These keeps, they make them clearly are some similar design to Kashuan. They no, this is not the way. Just saying, you guys really, really could use Phoenix down. Alright, cleared out the castle. Okay, counters have been on this whole time. Okay. So, the Dragoons are gone. Last Wyvern is badly hurt. We need to go and talk to it. Oh, but in order to talk to it, we gotta get the pendant. Look what we found here. Double Hill Gigas. Hi, buddy. We missed ya. Oh, Giant's Helm and Giant Gloves. Nice. He definitely needs the Giant Gloves. I think instead of the Thief Gloves, yeah, let's give you Giant Gloves. And as you are a pirate, let's give you the Thief Gloves. Oh, and she's a lefty! Our first lefty. Everybody else that we've joined up has been a righty. Nice. Well, Layla, that's really great. I wish I could rename you. That's wonderful. Alright, let's take a quick peek. Dice Cavern, huh? Oh boy. Well, I can already see one of the hard parts that's going to be going through here is that there's no shops. 13 chests. No shops on this island. So if we want to properly heal, if we run low on items, we have to backtrack to the nearest town, which is not close. How are the weaker enemies in the cavern when we had hill gigases outside? Come on. That's where we need to go next, but I think that's going to have to wait for our next stream. You guys should be in the cavern. Let's see. Let's pull up our map. It looks like the closest town actually might not be too far after all. Let's go back to the ship real quick and try to confirm. Okay. Okay, town's right here. That's not too far. That's not too bad. Really? Really, guys? Right inside the town walls, you're gonna jump me with a bunch of goblins? First. Yeah, I think we're about done time-wise. I think looks like about time to punch out. We're just going to. Oh, you guys all okay? Oh yeah, they're happy we blew up the dreadnought. Good.
Well, that's something.
Not so scary anymore. To be fair, it is our first big victory.
Yeah.
You know what? I didn't think to check if she had any magic. She's got thunder, because of course the pirate knows thunder. And we definitely want to give her some more stuff. We've gotten a lot of spells. Let's give you blue, cure, and fire. Basics. But we got a lot of we got a lot of blind. Scourge. I don't know if we'll use Scourge, but we're trying. Oh, we got a lot of Berserk, so we'll give her Berserk as well. What I need to do is probably go back to that one town and buy a bunch of teleports. Alright. Well, like I said, go to the inn. Take a napsy nap. It took us blowing up a giant airship and rescuing a princess, but at least we finally balanced out the male-female members of our party. And turning off the encounter just to get us back to here, because this is where we'll pick up next time. So, next time, everybody. Well, first, before we go to the next time, I want to say thank you for watching. Please leave a like on heart this video, subscribe and follow us on Twitch, and ring the bell for notifications. If you want to support us financially, please go to indieplanet.com, Dream Angel Comic Books, and buy our comic books there, Dream Angel and Tech Warrior. We'd really appreciate it. We also are doing a Minecraft series where we're building the world, our comic book worlds in Minecraft. We'd love to see you there as well. And that all being said, next time we go and get the amulet so we can talk to a wyvern.